Starting in 3, 2, 1. Now, I stand here as the second speaker of government team will supporting my first speaker said about this motion. This motion said that the House would ban ban the playing of AR games in public places. Just now, my first speaker already explained about the definition about this motion. Firstly, about the AR games, the public place, and also urgency about the bad impact in playing the AR games in public place, especially in increasing accident in our daily life. And also the limitation for this motion is for children and early teenagers. My first speaker of government team already mentioned about the argument in psychological and social control. Now let me continue for my arguments is as the urgency for these motions that AR games increasing the accident, especially in traffic accidents. We can take from the real evidence from in Australia, 15 years old teenagers in US, they he crossing the road, crossing the big road without looking the other side, the right side and also the left side. So he hit the road and also make some accidents. And also the development of AR games, especially for example, we choose Pokemon Go. 5 months since the game release, the Pokemon Go make some case they are that make that two people and also injured 31 others and also make a loss of 500,000 US dollar. And also the total death toll because of this accident 5 months since the game release, especially for the Pokemon Go, is the total death is 256 deaths. The injured person are 29,037%, and also the loss up to 7.3 million US dollars. So based on my explanation before, the AR games, for the example is Pokemon Go, should be banned to play in the public places. This regulation also have been applied in a country. We can take an example from China. China bans the AR games because some of reasons. The first one is national security. The second one is geographical information, especially for geolocation. As we know, the geographical information is when we activating the GPS, the people on the server of the game knowing about our location, and also the traffic safety that as I explained before, and also the consumer safety. Now, let me tell you about the mechanism for this motion. The first one is parental control. The parents should be monitoring their children when they using the smartphone, especially in using the AR games. They should give a monitoring and also understanding what is the good things and wrong things when we play AR games in the public place. So this is a important role of parents to monitoring their children. The second one is age restriction. This meaning of restriction based on our first speaker limitation is children and early teenagers. This restriction should the people or the children that can play the AR game is starting from 30 years old. That the 30 years old is start of adolescents or early teenagers. And the last mechanism is public place should install a prohibition to forbid people playing AR games in the public place. So the government should install some sign on some information about prohibiting the person to playing AR games in the public place, so that the government also can give information about how should the people do without the AR games. The people don't need to play AR games in the public place, like in the road, in the market, and crowded place, because it is dangerous for their themselves and also the other person. So if the person that disobey this rule or disobey the rules and want to try breaking the rules with playing AR games in the public place, they should have a penalty based on the government recommendation. I think just that for me. Thank you.